Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Zubair Hussain and I'm from batch 2K19 Computer Science and my roll number is 56, and I'm here to present my video of introduction to computer. Topics that I've selected in my this video are introduction to computer, hardware and software, network and network topologies, the internet versus intranet, and last one is database management. Number first, introduction to computer. So what is a computer? A computer is a machine that can be instructed to carry out sequences of arithmetic or logical operations automatically via computer programming. Modern computers have the ability to follow generalized sets of operations called programs. These programs enable computers to perform an extremely wide range of tasks. Or we can say a computer is an electronic device for storing and processing data, typically in binary form according to instructions given it to. And how computer works: a computer is a machine that receives and processes data according to the instructions given to it, and after the data has been processed, the results of the processing are usually sent to an output device. The input device is for feeding the computer with data, and instructions can be a keyboard, mouse, scanner, or may be generated internally from applications stored as programmed instruction software. The processing of the data is done by the central processing unit CPU, which is the brain or heart of the computer. The output devices can be a screen, monitor, printer, plotter, speaker, ports, or another computer. Applications of computer. Computers play a role in our everyday field of life. They are used in homes, business, educational institutions, research organizations, medical field, government offices, entertainment, etc. Home. Computers are used at homes for several purposes like online bill payment, watching movies or shows at home tutoring, social media access, playing games, internet access, etc. Entertainment. Computers help to watch movies online, play games online, act as virtual entertainer in playing games, listening to music, etc. Industry. Computers are used to perform several tasks in industries like managing inventory, designing purpose, creating virtual sample products, interior designing, video conferencing, etc. Online marketing has seen a great revolution in its ability to sell various products. Now in education, computers are used in education sector through online classes, online examinations, referring ebooks, online tutoring, etc. They help in increase the use of audiovisual aids in the education field. Government. In government sectors, computers are used in data processing, maintaining a database of citizens, and supporting a paperless environment. The country's defense organization have greatly benefited from computers in their use for missile development, satellite rocket launches, etc. Banking. In the banking sector, computers are used to store details of customers and conduct transactions such as withdrawal and deposit of money through ATMs. Business. Nowadays, computers are totally integrated into business. The main objective of business is transaction processing, which involves the transactions with suppliers, employee, or customers. Computers can make these transactions easy and accurate. People can analyze investments, sales, expenses, markets, and other aspects of business using computers. Training. Many organizations use computer based training to train their employees to save money and improve performance. Arts. Computers are extensively used in dance, photography, arts, and culture. The fluid movement of dance can be shown live via animation. Photos can be digitized using computers. Medical field. Computers are used in hospitals to maintain a database of patients, history, diagnosis, X-ray, live monitoring of patients, etc. Science and engineering. Computers with high performance are used to stimulate dynamic process in science and engineering. Supercomputers have numerous applications in area of research and development. Topographic images can be created through computers. Scientists use computers to plot and analyze data to have a better understanding of earthquakes. Number second, hardware and software. Hardware. The hardware are the physical parts of computer system or another device that allows us to give instructions to computer with the help of software. Types. There are two types of hardware. Number one is internal hardware. The components inside a computer are internal hardware. Internal hardware devices include motherboards, hard drives, and RAMs. External hardware devices include also includes monitors, keyboards, mice, printers, and scanners. The internal hardware parts of a computer are often referred to as components, while external hardware devices are usually called the peripherals. Number second is external hardware. In general, external refers to anything outside of a location, object, or device. External describes a hardware device that is installed outside of a computer. For example, a printer is an external device because it connects to the back of the computer and is outside the case. However, a video card is an internal device since it is found inside of a computer case. Software is a collection of data or computer instructions that tell the computer how to work. This is in contrast to physical hardware, from which the system is built and actually performs the work. Types. There are two types of software. Number one is system software. We also called it a OS, operating system. It is the need of a system. An operating system is a system software that manages computer hardware, software resources, and provides common services for computer programs. Number second, application software. Application software basically is the need of a user. Application software is a program or group of programs designed for end users. Example of an application include a word processor, a spreadsheet, an accounting application, a web browser, an email client, a media player, a file viewer, simulators, a console game, or a photo editor. Number 3, network and network topologies. Network. A computer network is a group of computers that use a set of common communication protocols or digital interconnections for the purpose of sharing resources located on or provided by the network nodes. A network consists of two or more separate devices, laptops, printers, servers, etc., that are linked together so they can communicate or share information. Network topologies. Network topologies is the arrangement of the elements of a communication network. Network topology can be used to define or describe the arrangement of various types of telecommunication networks. Include command and control radio networks, industrial field buses, and computer networks. Network topologies. There are some types of network topologies. Number 1 is point to point, number 2 is bus, number 3 is ring, number 4 is star, number 5 is tree, number 6 is mesh, and number 7 is hybrid. Number 4, the internet. Basically it is a global network. We called it global network, a system architecture that has a revolutionized communications and methods of commerce by allowing various computer networks around the world to interconnect, sometimes referred to as a network of networks. The internet emerged in the United States in the 1970s, but did not become visible to the general public until the early 1990s. By 2020, approximately 4.5 billion people, or more than half of the world population, were estimated to have access to the internet. The internet provides a capability so powerful and general that it can be used for almost any purpose that depends on information, and it is accessible by every individual who connects to one of its constituent networks. It supports human communication via social media, electronic mail, email, chat rooms, news groups, and audio and video transmission, and allows people to work collaboratively at many different locations. It supports access to digital information by many applications, including the World Wide Web. The internet has proved to be a spawning ground for a large and growing number of e-business, including subsidiaries of traditional brick and mortar companies that carry out most of their sales and services over the internet. How internet works: the internet simply moves data from one place to another, so that we can chat, browse, and share. Data moves over the internet in a manner called packet switching. What packet switching basically does is send your data in separate pieces, each tagged with your intended destination. Once all of the pieces reach their target, they are reassembled into voila, your email. Packets flow by many routes, each determined by the quickset and most efficient at the time you send your email. If you had a permanent connection to the intended destination, or if your email traveled as a whole instead of in pieces, an entire portion of the network would be blocked. Every time you send a message with packet switching, many people can use the internet at the same time. There are millions upon millions of servers on internet. Servers store information. There are file servers, mail servers, and web servers. The internet is also made up of routers. Routers simply make connections between different systems. For instance, at a work or school, where several computers are networked, you are connected to one router, a single point of entry for the internet. Number 5, internet versus intranet. The internet is a globally connected network of computers that enable people to share information and communicate with each other. And an intranet, on the other hand, is a local or restricted network that enables people to store and organize and share information within an organization. The last one is database management. A database is an organized collection of structured information or data, typically stored electronically in a computer system. A database is usually controlled by a database management system (DBMS). Together, the data and DBMS, along with the applications data associated with them, are referred to as a database system, often shortened to just database. Or a database is the collection of records. This is the simple definition. The managing of data is known as database management. It allows us to recognize, store, and strive data from a computer. Database management can also describe the data storage operations and security practices of a database administrator (DBMA) through the life cycle of the data. We can manage a database through the database management systems. There are some names of some databases. Some are SQL, MS Access, MySQL, Oracle, DBMS. The end. Thank you.